Hi, ladies. I'm Carla, and welcome to the Feminine Energy channel. And today I want to talk about feminine energy, of course, but I want to talk specifically about embodying feminine energy because I had so many beautiful women asking on the group, on the Facebook group, asking also on the Facebook page, how do I embody my feminine energy? And what is feminine energy? How do I go from living in a masculine energy of survival and go into my feminine energy, embody and live from that energy? So I want to talk here on this video about what is feminine energy, but I want to take a step further and talk about both the light feminine energy and the dark feminine energy, because feminine energy it's a mix of the two. It's a balance of the two. It's light and it's dark. So it's the sun and the moon, yin and yang. So we all have that. We all every single woman have has that light and that dark side, and we have to embrace both, and we have to balance both in order to embody our feminine energy fully. And when you are, and probably you are, on this journey of awakening to your feminine energy, and probably that's why you found the feminine energy channel and you're here watching this video. So what happens is sometimes we embody one type of energy first, and we embody the two, and then we marry both, we mix both, we balance both energies. So every journey is different. For me, it was a mix of two. I was going back and forth. And I know that happens a lot, with all the ladies that I do coaching. It happens a lot as well. So it goes back and forth from one to the other until we find that balance that is required for us to live from our feminine energy and live a soft and beautiful life we deserve. So, yeah, so I want to talk about that in this video. So, we start with light feminine energy. So, what is light feminine energy? Light feminine energy, it's light, it's lighter, and it's that radiance, it's that playful energy, that softness. If you remember when you were a child and you were just playing without any care in the world, without any concerns, without any worries, you were just playing, just enjoying life, just being present in the moment. That's feminine energy. That was your feminine energy. That you were just enjoying. You're just living in the present moment. You just radiate that beautiful energy. Life is beautiful. I know not everyone had the same childhood. Not everyone had the opportunity to experience this, but it's to me it's the example that for most people they can resonate with. It's that playful, it's that radiance, it's that joyful energy. I'm just here in this moment and I'm just enjoying life. I'm just enjoying it with all my senses. um, so it's that being open to life, being open to truly receive, to attract, and to pull everything that I want effortlessly. So that's a very powerful energy, and that's light feminine energy. That's what light feminine energy is. So, and it's so important that we have this light feminine energy, because for so many women, me included, we lived in a masculine energy for so many years, for so long. And masculine energy, contrary to feminine energy, masculine energy, it's the energy of doing. It's feminine energy is the energy of being. Masculine energy is the energy of doing. It's the energy of setting goals, achieve goals, hustling. It's a straight line. So feminine energy is not a straight line. It's it's all over. So it's very curves. Very masculine energy is like a straight line. So I have a goal. I want to go to from A to B, and I just design a strategy. And sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the screen. Yeah. So, and it's, as I was saying, it's going from A to B, it's setting goals. doing, achieving. It doesn't give too much room to for living in the present moment and enjoying the present moment, because it's just set on a goal. Just as I just want to reach that goal, just want to go there. And for many women, me included, we lived in this masculine energy for so long. Many women from since their childhoods, or since they were teenagers, or and we believed, for whatever reasons, that we had to live in that masculine energy of doing in order to survive in this world. Maybe it came from our parents, the way we were raised, from friends, from institutions, from, maybe we were married with someone like that, made us believe that, whatever the reasons. So we lived in that energy, that masculine energy of doing, always hustling, always achieving the next goal. And it's such a, especially for a woman, it's such a heavy energy to be all the time in this energy, because I remember when I was in that energy, I was getting things done. I was a single mom, I have my own business, I was getting everything done, but I was exhausted, I was frustrated. I wasn't enjoying anything. I wasn't enjoying life. I wasn't enjoying my present moment, my time, and it was always like going from A to B. Now I have this to do. Now I have that. It was always like an endless list of things, next things to do. What is next? What is next? So we don't have as much testosterone as men, we women. So, and being this energy all the time, it plays like, it really depleted us. It depletes us, and it makes us feel drained. It makes us feel exhausted and frustrated, and like something is off, and it is. So, and it really is. So yes, so that's masculine energy. um, Feminine energy, it's the energy of creation. It's not the energy of doing, it's the energy of creation. Of course, we do things as well, but the things we do are from a different, it has a different energy. It has an energy of creation, of creativity, of uh, creating something, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not attached to an outcome, to a goal. I'm doing it because I enjoy doing it, and I'm using all my senses to do it. So that joy, that lightness, that softness, and we don't rush. We're not rushing from A to B. We're enjoying the process from A to B. So that's what light feminine energy is. It's just being in the present moment, just enjoy life. So I don't have to rush. I don't have to force anything. I don't have to hustle. I can just enjoy my life. So that's light feminine energy. Then dark feminine energy, on the other hand, so dark feminine energy, it's well, before we go into dark feminine energy, I just want to say something about light feminine energy. If we were on this feminine, light feminine energy all the time, without the dark feminine energy, what's going to happen is that we're going to be a people pleaser. So we're going to be so soft, so open, that we're going to accept anything. We are not going to have standards. We're not going to, and there's the saying that when you don't know where you stand for anything, right? So you're going to just whatever comes to me, I accept anything. So, and I know you ladies know this by experience, that when we are like that, we tend to attract people gonna abuse, because we are up to anything, right? We accept anything. So we become people pleasers, we become codependent, and we attract abusive people. So that's why we need the dark feminine energy. And what is the dark feminine energy? So the dark feminine energy is the energy that sets standards, that knows what you want. You know what you want, and you decide what you want. So, so it's the energy of creation. So it's the energy that we know that we are creators of our reality, and we can create anything we want, and we are powerful to do that. But and it's the energy that is going to make you set standards for your life and decide what you want. So, how do I want to live? So maybe up until now, where you've been living your life from masculine traits of doing and hustling and achieving, and you were in survival mode, you know, just like I'm at the mercy of life or whatever happens. And my life, when I was like that in that energy, was so up and down. It felt like a roller coaster because I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I know what I'm doing, but and it didn't work because I was just forcing myself. But on the other hand, feminine energy and dark feminine energy is you deciding what you want for your reality. So what are my standards? And before, even before standards, it's what are my desires? What do I desire, truly desire for my life? How do I want to live? And you start listening to yourself, maybe for the first time in your life. What do I want? What do I desire? And it happens very often in my when I am coaching sessions with different ladies. They just don't know what they truly desire because they never listen to themselves all their lives. It was just always like, what am I supposed to do? What others expect me to do? And they never listen, truly listen to their desires and to themselves. So that's what dark feminine energy is. It's you putting yourself first. You start listening to yourself, to your desires, to what do I truly want, and start listening to them. Start honoring your desires. Start listening to your heart and get out of your mind and connect with your heart. And what is in my heart that I truly desire for my life. And this is in every area of your life. So from what work do I want to do? What do I enjoy doing? How do I enjoy spending my days, spending my time? Where do I want to live? What kind of house do you want to live? What time, what area do I want to live? What kind of car do I want to drive? Do I want to work for a company? Do I want to be at home? Do I want to not work? Do I want to be at home and have my own business? Um, do I want to become a gardener? Do I, do I want to become a photographer? Do I want to just be a stay-at-home mom? What do I truly desire? What do I truly want? And in everything else, hence, uh, what food do I want to eat? What clothes do I want to wear? And in regards to relationships, what type of relationship do I want to have? What type of man do I want as a partner? So listening to what you truly desire, what is your truth, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel aligned and happy and joyful, and what is your true that you truly desire. And for many women, they have been suffocating their true desires for all their lives. They don't even allow themselves to desire different things. But now it's time to stop all that, and it's time to start listening to yourself. So I always tell in my coaching sessions, write down, write journal, do journaling every day. Write down what are you feeling, not just what are you doing every day, but what are you feeling. When I did this today, how did it make me feel? Oh, I went to shopping, how did it make me feel? I went to, I don't know, a gym class, how did it make me feel? How was I feeling when I got there? How was I feeling when I went home? Start connecting with how you feel, and start writing down what do you truly desire, what you truly desire, and without any limiting beliefs. Anything is possible. So if everything is possible, what do I really want? So, and know your desires. And then, based on your true desires, you're going to set your standards. And you're not going to, the standards are your non negotiables. So, you're not going to accept anything that is not within your standards. So, for example, let's say that you want a serious relationship, you want to get married, you want to marry a man who's a provider, and you want to be fully provided for, etc., etc. So what happens is you're not gonna entertain men who don't want the same as you, because those are your standards. So if you meet a man who doesn't know what he wants, or just wants something casual, or he's not a provider, he's the type of 50-50 relationship, etc. You're not going to entertain them. You're just going to say no thanks, and move on. Because those are your standards, and that's what your dark feminine energy does. You say no, you put yourself first. You're not here to please anyone, you are here to live your best life. So the dark feminine energy creates this container of your standards, of your desires, or that is unapologetically. You do this unapologetically. You don't have to explain anything to anyone. This is what I desire. That's it. This is what I want. This is what I desire. Period. So you create this container, of what are my standards, what do I accept, what do I not accept, and I don't entertain anything that it's not what I truly want and I truly desire. And you have to come from a place of abundance to be able to do this. You cannot think like, oh, I'm too old for a provider man, or this is not possible for me. It's possible for someone else. It's not possible for me. Blah blah blah, etc. There's no available man, or there's no. You have to come from that is a mindset of lack and scarcity. So you have to change into a mindset of abundance. What I want, it's possible, because I have this desire, because it's possible. Otherwise, I wouldn't desire it. Right, that's how it is. Our desires are here for a reason. I believe they are the guiding system of our life, and if it wouldn't be possible for us to achieve them and to live them, if we wouldn't have them if it wasn't possible. So you have to think that every time you say no to something or to someone, you're saying yes to yourself, and you are opening space for what you truly want to appear in your life. And it's just a matter of time, really. It's just a matter of you embodying your energy more and more and more and more until it happens. So that's what the dark feminine energy does. It creates that container, so you feel safe, and you feel supported, and you feel safe, and you feel aligned, and you know what you want. You have your standards. You don't entertain anything. And it's just not about relationships, it's about everything in your life, about work, friends, family, everything. What you eat, what you wear, where do you live, it's about anything. You don't entertain anything that it's not what you truly desire, what you truly want. So you create this, your dark energy creates this container, so your feminine light, feminine energy can thrive, can just be joyful and just enjoy life. Because, for example, when you are, I'm gonna go with the relationship and dating because I think it's a good example. um, you're not gonna go on a date with someone who doesn't want the same as you, right? So why you're going to waste time with someone who wants just a casual relationship or doesn't know what he wants, when you want a serious relationship and you want to get married and you want a provider? So if you go on a date with someone like that, you're not going to be in your light feminine energy. You're not going to be radiant and joyful and playful and that amazing energy. You're going to be closed off. You're going to feel like one foot in and one foot out, you know, and because it's not what you truly want. So when you are within that container, we create mass, that dark feminine container, and you always operate within that container, within your standards. You, your feminine, your light feminine energy is gonna radiate. It's gonna be beautiful and amazing. You go on a date with a man that wants the same as you, who treats you the way that you want, the way that you feel you deserve, and you're just going to be your best self. You're just going to be relaxed. You're just going to be able to relax in your feminine energy. You're just going to be playful, joyful. You know that that amazing feminine energy that many masculine men love, and that's what it is, because you are embracing both. You are embracing your dark feminine energy, you're embracing your light feminine energy. So the dark feminine energy, it's all about self-worth. It's all about self-love, self-worth, loving yourself, knowing your worth. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone. You don't even have to prove it to yourself, basically, because you are worthy of good things, of being treated properly just because you are in this world, just because you were born, just because you exist. So, and your dark feminine energy, it's exactly what makes you live and come from that word, from that self-worth, from that self-love, knowing that you deserve the best. You are here in this world to live your best life. No one is here to struggle, struggle love or whatever, or struggle work or struggle money. No, no one is here to struggle. Every single woman and every single person, every single woman, it's here to live their best life. So we have to balance and just be patient with yourself, because as I was saying in the beginning, embracing both these energies, it's a process, it's a journey, and it takes a lot of back and forth. Like, just don't blame yourself, like, oh, I did this, it wasn't right, I had this standard how I want to be treated, and I accepted less than I deserve, or I went out with someone who wasn't treating me the right way I want. Just don't blame yourself. Take it as a lesson, take it as experience, and just align further and further and further until you can balance both energies. um, yeah, because and do this for everything in your life, not just for relationships, but for work, friends, family, and also for who you accept in your life. How you want to accept people who love your feminine energy, who don't push you into your masculine energy, but who honor you as a woman in your feminine energy. So yeah, do this work of embracing both. You cannot embody your feminine energy fully and live this soft, radiant, beautiful life, enjoying every single moment of your life in your light feminine energy without working on this dark feminine energy. And I know, because it will happen to me and happens in my coaching with many ladies. It's that sometimes they feel like selfish, they feel guilty, they'll feel selfish, like saying no to certain people or putting themselves first. But this is just conditioning. This is just that masculine energy we've been all our lives of putting others first, always providing for others, always giving, etc. And that's where it comes from. But it's just a question of having that conscience. Before, it was everything was unconscious, we're doing things unconsciously. Now we have that consciousness that, okay, this is me operating in my old patterns, in my old templates. This is not what I want anymore. I am worthy. I want to live in my feminine energy. I have all the rights in the world to have a beautiful life. So I'm going to remove all the guilt and everything. And the more you practice, the more you say no, the more you put yourself first, etc., etc., the more it's going to feel right. It's going to feel right to you, because you're being honest, you're living in integrity with yourself, and the right people will honor that and will love that. So baby, that's why I always tell everyone, when you embody your feminine energy, start living from that feminine energy, I love your relationships are going to change. The relationship with yourself change. So it's normal that relationships with everyone around you is going to change. So some people will want to go on that journey with you, others don't. Others, the relationship will just end. Maybe they will come back later, or not. So maybe you're going to find new people who are more aligned with your new energy. But uh, that those people are going to honor those new people, those people to stay. They're going to honor your feminine energy. They're not going to make you feel guilty. They're not going to make you feel selfish, because they're not going to push you to that masculine energy of having to provide for them. You're going to be receiving, you're going to be attracting, you're going to be having all the things that you always deserved to have, and you always giving to others, right? So now it's time to receive. It's time to live in abundance, get out of survival mode and step into living, truly living in abundance. Yeah, so That's, you have to embrace both, as I was saying, and it's a back and forth. Be patient and embrace this journey. I'm here for you. If you need help with the coaching, I do one-on-one coaching. I'm here to help you if you feel it resonates with you. I also have I'm gonna leave here on the description the link to my book, Embody Sensual Feminine Energy, which is a kind of a guide to help you understand why you've been in your masculine energy, how to release masculine traits, how to start embodying your feminine energy, the process, the journey, lots of things. Lots of things that I have been through. I've done that journey. I've started my feminine awakening 11 years ago when I got pregnant for my daughter. Oh my God, it's been 11 years ago. It's like crazy how the time flies. She's almost 12 now. Um, and that's when I started having my feminine awakening. So it's been like a massive journey. And I wish I had this book at the time because I didn't have any sort of guidance, 11 years ago. Now there's so much information. There's so many information. There wasn't at the time. So I always found people to help. I always found mentors and healers, etc. But I had to navigate everything myself. So I'm more than happy now to help other women on this journey because I've been through all these 11 years. Yeah, and I know what it takes. And my life completely changed. I completely live a beautiful life now from my feminine energy. And it's crazy, like looking back and see how I was before and my beliefs at the time and what my journey is and my life is now. That's why I started the feminine energy as well. So I can help other women with my knowledge, And so yeah, so I was saying the link to that book is here on the description. Get it if you feel like it and it resonates with you because it's going to help you in this journey. And I'm going to leave you. Hope to get back soon on video and talk more about these topics which I love so much. And have a great day. Bye bye.